Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showcasing the Leo robot and how after its buff it's become an amazing support robot. So first up, obviously I have ultimate scourges on it. That isn't particularly necessary. This is the first build I'll be showcasing today. And the second build I'll be using 3 gases. These give a Aegis shield. So basically at Level 1, they give 35,400 shield each. If you have 3 of them, that's about 116,000, give or take. Obviously, these can get even stronger as you level them up. Looking at this, assuming it's the same for each level, plus 33,600, 12 levels, you're getting about, let's see, 3, 12, you're getting about 36,000, so doubling this, basically about 70,000 shield per, which just at Mark 2, keep in mind, or level 12 Mark 1 I should say, you're getting about 200,000 shield, meaning you're not going to be doing any damage, but you will be tanky, you will be pure support. So basically the reason the Leo is such a good support unit is because of its ability, Fortress Link. So it gives the Leo counter suppression, and if you choose to link to an ally, they get counter suppression. And then every time the linked ally or the Leo takes damage, you accumulate armor bonuses, which transfer to the ally as well. So it's a max stack of 25 armor bonus, and I believe it's 15 defense points per stack. I'm not 100% sure, but that ability makes this extremely useful. I've gone with the brawler path, so we get our repair amp and our immune amp. We get defense points, so making the Leo tankier. We get durability and damage here. Armor kit. I went with phase shift, although I might choose to use, I think I'll use the advanced repair unit, because when you use the phase shift it cuts off the link, so whoever you've linked to then no longer gains those defense stacks. I've gone with the beak just for that little bit extra survivability. If you take enough damage you go into stealth. And with the pilot, currently I've got speed and a bit of durability. I'm going to fully invest in a Leo, but this is not necessarily it's not necessary to fully invest in a Leo. So I've got Roadhog for that bit extra speed, bit extra damage on my ultimate scourges. That's only because I am using ultimate scourges. If you were using the full gas build or some other form of weaker weapon, you would just go for durability here. And I'm also using Tough Guy to increase the Leo's durability. The pilot itself actually also activates a grey durability defense, so you cannot take grey damage, and the linked ally and you also repair durability every second. I obviously only have a Mark 2 Leo, so this build, well, not the ultimate scourges, but the rest of the build should be very attainable for most people out there. Alright, in our first match, I'm linked to my friend Zavrix. He's running a Baglier, so this is a great example of how much tankier a robot gets with the Leo link. The Baglier, depending on your specific build, isn't typically a very tanky build. If you saw just then, he tanked a Kaji mine rather well. That right down there is an ultimate blitz. And that there is a Lynx. I had to drop mainly because I was taking too much damage. This is an example of why the gas build could be better, in that if you're in someone's firing range, you will take a lot of damage. There's that ultimate blitz again. Alright, there's also a Samjock on Zavrix. Zavrix is doing quite well over there. He's taking damage, but the Baglier his Baglier is also tanking damage from, I think, I'm not 100% sure what that is. It might be a Pathfinder or a Ravager. But yeah, he's taking damage from the Samjock, and disciplines at the same time. Being hit with targeting malfunction, so can't target anything. It was a Nuo all the way over there. As you can see, he's still got quite a lot of HP, and he's running a brawling Baglio build without pilot skills, so it isn't tanky as it could be. Alright, that Nuo is just within my range, and he's now out of my range. Alright, gonna hide behind this dome here as well as we can, and target that Fury. Keeping in mind Zavrix did the majority of the damage there, but still helped, and there is a Shenlong is gone. There's also a Raptor. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Yeah, that's annoying. We don't particularly want to die. That'll leave Zavrix alone. There is a link there. I'm just managing to outrun it. Look at that. Zavrix has taken almost no damage. The only damage he has taken is great HP. And there's a Michael. Most likely I shall die here. Yep, I'm dead here. It's unfortunate, but we're done. And look, Zavrix still basically max HP. And now, second match here. We are again running the Leo. Zavrix is running his Raptor instead this match. And we're just trying to take as minimal damage as possible. There is a... what was that? I'm not sure what that is. But Zavrix is fighting a Shenlong right here. We'll take this beacon. Shenlong's back for more. Shenlong is dead. The Zavrix is taking minimal damage from that ultimate Aljun, keep in mind. That should generally tear through his robot, but he is surviving quite well against it. Trying to do as much damage as I possibly can. Gotta drop because of that Condor, and then get out of the way. Do manage to survive, fortunately. Gotta use that mothership to get a bit of HP back, and then link straight back to Zavrix. I'm just gonna hide behind here to avoid taking damage from the Sam Jock turret. And okay. See if we can kill a Sam Jock. Zavrix is taking a bunch of damage there, mainly because that's a ultimate Aljun. An ultimate robot with ultimate weapons is going to do a lot of damage to a regular robot, especially one as old as the Raptor. Gonna have to drop here, and unfortunately looks like we'll die. Yep, we're dead here. Unfortunately, that Teth is going to kill us. Alright, and next I'll be showcasing the gas build in matches 3 and 4. Alright, so I'm only gonna do 1 match instead of 2 for the gas build. We have a Hellburner with the old shield weapon, or shield module, the anti. Obviously linking straight to Zavrix. I'm then going to just kind of watch for enemies. The Leo is very weak, well not weak, is vulnerable to snipers when you're up in the air. They can and they will target you, and that is not exactly the best scenario. Gas build, because you can't do any damage, you'll be doing none of it. Just kind of be hiding, staying close to your linked teammate, and just making sure you don't die as much as you possibly can. As you can see here, Zavrix is fighting head-on with a Teth. He's not instantly dying. This is a high level Teth. As I found out later after this match, that this was a 3-man squad, I believe. There's an ultimate Scorpion attacking me here, just basically doing my best to run away. That would have killed me if I didn't have the gas weapons. Fortunately for me, I did. And keep in mind, these are level 1 gas weapons. Zavrix just barely managed to survive here. and he will gain some healing back due to my Leo's ability. We do have a Samjock alive there. Scorpion goes after me again. He really does not want me staying alive. Zavrix unfortunately dies. He kind of gets swarmed by about 4 enemy robots. I've dropped to put my ability back on cooldown, and then so I can relink to another robot. Zavrix is dropping here. He's dropping Kaji. I chose to link that. I probably could have chosen something better, but there wasn't anyone really in range for me to link to. Let's see. It's an Ochikochi there. Targeting me, there's not much I can do, unfortunately. That it is gonna go for Zavrix. Zavrix will die here. He's too close, and Ochikochi can see through his Kaji's invisibility. He's dead now, so I have to drop here, and dropped on the edge, so if the Scorpion teleports behind me, it dies. Unfortunately, I do get locked down and killed by both the Ochikochi and a Machinuro. Overall, the gas build itself isn't one of the most fun builds you can possibly play. The Scourge build is far better in both damage and not quite survivability. But on that note, I'll end the video here. Have a good day, guys.